Namaste. Uh, I'm here to do uh, what is it? Multi-generational wealth. To start that because I don't want to get behind. So, my tribe, I'm here for you. And the first thing I want to do is hugs. Okay, there you go. And let's start with, I think it's the 20th. All right. Giving hugs, accepting hugs. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Okay? Uh, Write them on the tablet of your heart. That's true. Do that. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3. When is the best time to give a hug to a friend or a family member? Whenever you can. That's true. And when is the best time to ask for a hug? When you feel you need one. Yes, hugs, genuine, heartfelt, are a physical demonstration of the love we feel for others. That's why we should be quick to give hugs, just as quick to receive them. So true. Mother Teresa once said, kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. The same can be said for hugs. That's right. That's right. So do yourself and your loved ones a world class favor. Hug with abandon because you and your loved ones need every single hug you can get. So true. So true. A hug is the ideal gift, one size fit all. That's right. Okay. And this is by an unknown author. Okay. So now, last year, uh, I started doing, no, not last year. Uh, it started before that with my daughter. I think it was 2020, uh, let's see, 2021 or maybe 2022. Uh, uh, because it was put on my heart by God when I was doing the history of people. And the more I researched, the more I realized that from the start that people of color was not taught about finance, uh, European people was, but our people was not taught because European people had such a hold on our people uh, with brainwashing. So I thought that because of my channel and God had put on my heart to be the messenger for our people and not just our people, people of color. So I started it with uh, my daughter, excuse me, and she still is the co-host and always will be. She is the finance part because she know about that. I am the other part, okay? So I started with uh, me teaching about financing and budgeting and how to start with it. So my daughter will still be teaching the financial part of it, and I have a date that she will call me on tentatively, and I have spoken with her about this, not the definite date, but sometime in February. So I put uh, for her to come on with me February the 20th at 2. And let's see, and 5 will be PM, will be in other states. That's tentatively. I will not put it on the community billboard, until I'm sure that uh, the 20th of February, multi-generational wealth tentatively will be put on live. Okay, so uh, I will be confirming it with my daughter uh, days to come, and I will let you all know. All right. So on with teaching. Okay. So I'm going to start uh, with budgeting. Okay, because that is where uh, it starts. The multi-generational Multigenerational wealth starts there. And people need to know that. And you can budget with the least amount of money, okay? It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of money. Say, for example, a kid, and it should start then, okay, with your child. Say he had his uh, paper route, and he's basically getting, okay, $5, $10 a week. So it's 4 weeks in the month, and that's $40 in his hand. And said he wants a new bike, and that bike is, say, I don't know, $100. I say the child should start out putting $5 away, starting his own uh, bank account. All right, a savings account, not a checking account. Start there. And the parent, father or mother, should go to the bank with him and teach him the ropes. At most banks now, and even in this day and age, says that you can open an account with $5, just $5. Okay, so the child will go with his mom or dad and listen, so that he can learn about banking. Listen to that person, uh, the banker closer. Okay, uh, and that child would be so proud to have his own account without mom or dad. Other thing, and say he's 12 or whatever, he could start putting money away until he get that money for the new bike, uh, for his job. And after he has the bike, he should continue putting in $5 and continue until he has graduated. And that money he has been putting in could go toward his education. You see, start early with the finances. And I started that early with my daughter. All right, to talk to her, talking to her about bills and money, and she understood. And with a child and being a single mother and going to college and working and being a single mother was hard. And sometimes we did not have the money for extra things, and I charged her that. So she understood. And now she is able to, with her education and to help with finance. And she has some education uh, that she has helped me with my finances and invested. And the investment, uh, uh, and the amount of money that I have in investment now surprises me, to be honest, because it hasn't been that long. We started to invest, and the money is not for me, it's for her after I go on to my father. Both the earthly father and the father of death. And I'm looking forward to that. And it will put my mind to ease to know that I have left to, to her money. So that is what I want to pass on to you, my tribe. So uh, education begins. Okay? All right. So uh, the, uh, the word that comes to mind is that you have to downsize. No matter how much money that you are making now, whether it's only your Social Security that you get monthly, or, or money from a job, you have to downsize. That's the first thing you need to do. Okay. So, say for example, you are making, I don't know, from Social Security, maybe up to uh, $1,000. You could take a tenth from that, and that would be $100, and put it in, open a savings account if you don't have one, and put $100 in. Uh, If you don't want to start with $100, then $50. And be definitely sure and determined to every month put $50 in that savings account. And with that, you can budget the rest. Okay? All right. And here are the steps you want to go through with the downsizing. Okay. You might want to make notes from this, but I will review the steps that next time that I come on here. Okay? So, all right. Well, downsizing, you have to have a goal. All right? Say, for example, you want to go on vacation to, say, Bermuda, uh, to make shit here. First, you have to find out how much the plane fare, room and board, uh, then food, room and board, and extras. Okay? Then you have to decide how much I want to put in savings for the next year. Okay? So that's your goal, a vacation to Bermuda. Okay. The next thing is start with number two, take action. That is what I just said is with the Bermuda thing. That's the action. Uh, checking into uh, tickets to Bermuda and, and extras. Then you wouldn't have to worry about it next year. Okay, that's number two. Number three, declutter your finances. Say, for example of decluttering is every day before you go to work, you stop and get coffee. Okay, you need to stop that because that coffee costs a lot. And you don't really need it because you can buy coffee when you buy the groceries and make your own coffee, and it's cheaper. Now, coffee can start with at least $5 at Starbucks, but I believe it is much more than that now. Okay, add up those $5. Okay, and that's $5 times 5 days times 4 months, 4 weeks. I mean, that's a lot. Take that money and put it in the savings. Okay, that's decluttering your finances because you don't need that coffee. All right, it's probably not a good. I know it's not good for you. You drink something else, maybe a green smoothie before you go to work or something like that. That's an example of decluttering your finances. And it gives you more money to save. Okay. Uh, right now, I'm saving up for not only uh, the investment for my daughter, but I also I yearly uh, trip. Okay. Uh, so that is two things. Uh, put aside. Okay. So that's two things that I'm doing. All right. Uh, then the next thing is minimize. And that goes with the decluttering, and that's minimizing uh, your the, the things that your expenses, because a lot of the times there are things that a person don't need, but it still is taken out of your money that is when you need to minimize. Okay? Then you remove these items. Okay? Then you, you start a budget. This is step 6. And once you remove those items, they you you make a budget. Then number 7, you stick with your budget e- every month. Then at the end of the month, you look at your expense tracker, okay? And I think that I will stop there and will, the next time talking to you, I will show you the expense tracker and teach you about that. And then uh, right now I will show you an example of a monthly budget. Okay? And all right, that's an example of a monthly budget. Okay? I will show it to you. And okay, there you go. All right. And you will see it, it starts with your rent and insurance, like medical insurance, or maybe I have insurance that is taken out of your check monthly. Okay, then let's see here. Electricity is the next thing. I based it on a single person that's working, and you are not going to use much electricity, especially if you have a gas stove. And I put on there a, a lot of times you don't have to pay for your water. It's in the rent. So I put zero. Then, okay, let's see here. The next thing is gas heating. That's not much, about $20. Okay, then the phone and uh, I don't know. It's probably not that much monthly if uh, you have an iPhone. Then maybe it is. Maybe you doing a lot of stuff on, then that will be $150. Okay, the the internet for TV maybe 40, and that's based on if you look down here, uh, maybe $2,000. But those is only $1,390, but it's about $2,000 a month. So that is how your budget, and this even uh, includes $1,000 a month for clothing. Okay, uh, then you can minimize what is you have gym membership that's minimized. then cross that out. And personal care, also minimize that. You could go down to maybe $50 a month. Uh, and hair care, you can do that yourself. Okay? Uh, go to cosmetology, where it's student. And doing your hair, it could be like $20 a month, whatever. So that's how you minimize it. See, this subtotal is $260. So uh, if you keep the gym membership and the personal care, okay, but you can minimize. Okay, that's how a budget look, and let's down here at the expense for groceries. It is based on a single person. Okay, $200. All right. Uh, let's see here. Uh, insurance, just from work, and let's see here. The next thing, like hobbies, uh, I put $25. Let's see, and that's so it is $30 for that part. And the next thing is like a car payment. You, if you have a car payment, uh, then that's for a single person $100 a month. Then $50 for the car insurance, and let's see here. The next thing is um, okay. I can hardly see that, but anyway, that is how a budget goes. And I, I was showing you this. The next time we talk, and that will, will be the first thing. Okay? And I would say thank you for coming. And I always end with this empowering questions. Okay? All right. And I will try to shuffle it. Okay. Um, and God put on my heart that it would be good. I would have a series that is it's empowering series maybe I could take maybe 3 or 4 questions from here and answer answer them for you, my tribe. And I will let you know when I will start this. And sometimes it can be empowering question and answer uh, uh, that I can schedule it so you uh, can ask me the question. But I will talk to my manager first and see what they will say on this. So, as I always do, I shuffle it and start uh, and take the question from the top. So, here, okay, empowering questions, and here's the question. I haven't seen it. So, uh, is there something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it? And what is it? Yes. Uh, and that is being with my daughter. When we do the monthly errands, I don't look at the time uh, uh, or whatever because I am enjoying the times with my daughter because the vibes are so coming with her. And they will laugh a lot. And it's more like best friend, which she is my best friend and my daughter, and my confidant and mentor. And we have so much fun. That is the time that I forget time, the time. And it goes out the window. And it is important to, okay, that is what I like about it. So I will say Namaste and thank you all for coming. So we get to Twitch and uh, the problems with speaking is because of the asthma attack and my voice is probably gradually sounding, but please forgive me. So thank you for subscribing and like, and please watch this to the end. So, as I say, take care of yourself and each other. And please pass this on. And thank you for coming. And till the next time, good night.